I think by now we all know that content is king. Businesses around the world focus on their content strategy. They focus on being present on different online platforms and building communities on those platforms. But as much as you want to provide your audience quality content on a regular basis, you also have to focus on your other business activities such as admin work, client work, and also developing future products or services. And so in today's video, we will focus on discussing the number one technique that can help you save time with content creation. In the marketing world, this technique is called content repurposing. It is the process where you take a long form content, you break it down in different bite-sized content pieces, you share it on social channels without coming up with new content ideas. So in this video, we will discuss what is content repurposing, how can you apply it to your business, and I will also give you 10 actionable content repurposing tips that you can start using today. Hey there, my name is Anastasia, welcome to my channel. If you are a business owner, a content creator, or you simply want to level up your marketing, this channel is for you. So subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss any of my weekly videos again. Alright, so let's start by discussing what is content repurposing and how can you use it in your business. Let's say you create long-form content such as video, reports, or articles on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis, and you publish it on one platform. And I'm sure when you are creating that long piece of content, you invest a lot of thoughts, time, and efforts to make it as valuable as possible for your audience. But the problem is that this piece of content is only suitable for one specific platform. For example, like how I make YouTube videos and I share them on YouTube. Now, if you think about it, it is a waste to leave that piece of content on one single platform because not each and every of your Instagram followers or YouTube subscribers or website visitors will know that you have published that piece of content or will want to actually consume it in the format that you have created it. So what you can do instead is applying different content repurposing techniques. This way you will be able to share your work with a wider audience across all the platforms that you're present on. You might be thinking to yourself, sure Anastasia, I do have a 10-page report, but I cannot just publish it on Instagram. It's not the right format. And you are exactly right. You need to take the message and the content of that report and convert it into the format that is used on that specific platform. And this is exactly what I will help you do right now. So here are the top 10 ways that you can repurpose your long form content and adapt it to your website and to your social channels. First, you can build an infographic. The benefits of creating an infographic is that the same information can be visualized easier and you can share that piece of content on your website or on LinkedIn. The second way you can repurpose content is by creating reels on Instagram on the topic of your long form content. One of the biggest benefits of using reels in your content strategy is that it can help you bring more followers to your business and increase brand awareness. If you take Instagram stories, they can mostly be viewed by your followers, so it's a great way to build trust with your audience. Instagram Reels, on the other hand, can be viewed by anyone on Instagram. Even if you have a really smart following, you still can gain thousands or hundred thousands of views on your Reels, which in exchange will generate you new followers. So make sure to check out this feature and implement it in your content strategy. My third tip would be to convert your long-form content into Instagram carousels. The benefit of using carousels on Instagram is the following. With carousels, you can actually increase your chances of being noticed in your followers' feed. If they miss the first image of your carousel, there is always a chance that they will engage with the second, the third, or the fourth slide. My fourth tip is to promote your long-form content on IGTV. This is a great tip for those of you who create YouTube videos as the long-form content. IGTV allows you to publish videos as short as over 1 minute. That means you can trim down your YouTube video to create a trailer or a teaser and promote your YouTube channel this way. You can also convert your long-form content into automated email series. If you have a lot of valuable content, you can also convert it into email series and send out those emails on a daily basis to those people who have subscribed to your email series. Tip number 6, use this content to create lead magnets to grow your email list. If you don't know what a lead magnet is, it is a piece of content that is gated on your website or on a landing page. For example, you can create a short ebook and the person who wants to download that ebook can get it in exchange of their email address. This is one of the best practices that you can use to grow your email list and collect those cold leads so that you can later convert them into warm leads and into customers. If you want to know how to build an email list, then check out this video here. Another way to repurpose your content is to create a podcast. For example, if you have a YouTube video, you can extract the sound of that YouTube video and convert it into a podcast, but you have to make sure that there are no visual aids that you can present on video, but they will be missing in the podcast. Then that video will probably not work as well in a podcast form, but this is definitely an option that you also have if you want, for example, to read your blog out loud and create a podcast based on that blog post. Tip number 8 is to create a gated webinar. Gated webinars, just like lead magnets or email series, are a great way to generate leads for your business. One of the best practices is to pre-record a webinar and host it automatically whenever a person signs up to view that webinar. A webinar like this is usually from 30 to 60 minutes, where you talk about your audience's problems, possible solutions to that problem, but finally at the end of the webinar you present your paid solution that they can sign up for. Tip number 9, use the content to enrich your Q&A on your website. With your long-form content, you might be answering commonly asked questions by your audience, so use that content to grow the list of Q&As on your website. Tip number 10, create a checklist. Everyone loves checklists, and it's really easy to adapt the format of the checklist depending on the platform you want to share it on. But the list doesn't stop there. I also have a bonus tip for you. So tip number 11 is to create a workbook. The benefits of creating a workbook is that you will provide an enormous value to your audience. For example, if you have a content piece that teaches your audience to do something, for example, step by step, then you can create a PDF document where you list all those steps, and your audience can download that PDF and also fill it in as they like. You can also gate it to grow your email list. So it's a win-win situation. Now that you know what is content repurposing, you can do the following. In the description below, you can download the checklist where I list all the 11 best practices, and you can go through all your best performing content and see how can you apply these tips and create new content without brainstorming for new ideas. If you found this video useful, then make sure to like it, subscribe, and make sure to hit the notification bell to not miss my video that will come out next Saturday. Thank you for your attention, and I see you in the next one.